Okay, in example 1, we're going to talk about identifying the terms and the like terms in each expression. Terms are going to be each individual number and letter or number by itself combination. The term is always identified by the sign in front of it. So when there's no sign, it's automatically positive. So this is 9x, this is negative 2, this is positive 7, and this is negative x. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms in this problem. And so you can rewrite them as sums if you would like to, and then you can tell each thing that's separated, and that's why you know it's a negative. I just like to choose to think that the sign in front of it's married to it. We're going to change them all to addition sentences. You may add a line and change the sign. So those are your 4 terms. And the like terms are the 2 x's and the 2 constants. Remember that when there's no letter with them, it's called a constant. When there's a letter, the letter has to be the same. Coefficient can be different, but the number is, or the letter is the same for like terms, because it's like pencils and pencils. 9 pencils, and you owe me 1 pencil. Over here we have z squared plus 5z minus 3z squared plus z. The sum of terms again, you can change this to a plus a negative, or again, think of this as married to it. So your terms are going to be z squared, 5z, negative 3z squared, and z. 4 terms again. Like terms again are the z squareds. They are different than the z's, so the z's are also like terms. If you think you understand this example, you can look at the next example. I guess I have a second one here. I'm messing this up. Oops, back one. The second example is simplifying 3/4 y plus 12 minus 1/2 y minus 6. So whenever we simplify, we try to combine like terms. So you'll see we have a y and a y. So you know that this is 3/4 y as your term. This is a negative 1/2 y. So we can combine those, but we have to find a common denominator. So 3/4 y and negative 1/2 y can be combined, and the 2 constants can be combined. So your 3/4 y plus your half y, or your negative half y, can be combined, and these 2 can be combined because they're the constants. So you have 3/4 plus a negative half y plus 12 plus a negative 6. So this is like 2/4. So 3 plus a negative 2 is 1/4 y, and then 12 plus a negative 6 is 6. So that's your answer to that. If you think you understand these 2 examples, you can try some on your own. Click next.